What up, man? It's Vash here to talk about Tokyo Ghoul Route 8 Episode 2. Before I get into the review, I was just looking. They changed the ending theme, didn't they? The ending thing was changed because like I was hearing a version of it. I thought within the episode because in the background you can hear some singing. So I was just kind of like, okay, is this? Because at first I was like, okay, this must be leading up to the end of the episode because I can hear the singing already. Then when we got to the end, I was just like, oh, that's not it, because I thought it was in English. I remember saying something in my last review about it being in English, but this one was clearly in Japanese, and the art was even different. So I was just like, oh, that's different. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting that shit. But this episode itself was kind of it's going to set up future events to come. You know what I'm saying? Because there was a lot of ambiguity in this episode. They didn't really make any references to just clearly say anything. They kind of just left shit open ended. You know what I'm saying? So this episode is gonna set up for future episodes later on because we get introduced to Mato's daughter. You know what I'm saying? Which is her name is Akira. We get introduced to Akira Mato. We get introduced to other characters. Juzo comes back or whatever. And it really was just what I'm saying, the CCG just doing what they do, just get information, what I'm saying, about the Ghoul investigators, and they just kind of, talking about the wars that have been taken over by Ogre Tree or whatever, and that's all it's about. This episode is kind of about the counter attack that the Ghoul investigators are going to launch, what I'm saying, in response to the more recent attacks by Ogre Tree. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much what this episode was about. You know what I'm saying? We get certain things that happen. But like I said, this one was just kind of set up-ish. This episode itself, we're just going to lay the foundations that were going to happen in the future episodes. Now, something happened at the end of this episode. And I was just kind of like, I got to go back and read some old Tokyo Ghoul stuff because I don't remember it being this way, but I'm not gonna say too much spoiler type of shit, so don't worry about it. But the mummy girl, see this one, I'm not even saying her name, but the mummy girl, she unwraps her bandages or whatever, and she's like Kaneki-kun, huh, or whatever, yeah, whatever. But the color of her hair and even her facial structure look different to me than in the manga. I'm gonna have to go back and look just to make sure I'm not tripping, but it just all looked. I know you can't really tell the color of somebody's hair in the manga, you know what I'm saying, because it's just all black and white. But I just don't remember it even having that sort of, you know what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna have to go back and look. I don't know why. It just something about that was just different to me because I was just like, they hiding this character's face, and if this is an alternate route, is that gonna matter? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was just confused about that part because this is an alternate route that Tokyo Ghoul is taking, so is hiding this person's face, is hiding her face gonna matter unless in this particular form this person is someone else. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just didn't think that would matter. You know what I'm saying? So I was confused a little bit by that. I'm gonna have to go, like I said, I'm gonna have to go back and look because I don't remember that person having that facial structure. You know what I'm saying? And even that hair, you know what I'm saying? I thought the person's hair was actually longer than that. But I'm going to have to go back and look because I could just be wrong. I could be, you know what I'm saying, fucking that up. I have to go back and look. So, there's that. We see Kaneki, I think, twice in this. One, they were in like a warehouse hunting some people, and you see one dude like just hiding behind a wall, holding his face like this, hoping that Kaneki doesn't see him. I think Kaneki does notice him, but he doesn't really do shit because ISO walks in and then they just leave. And then we see him again making some coffee. And then they all head out to do whatever the fuck they were doing in the city or whatever. And that's kind of it. We see him like twice. And I was just like, wow, they hit Kaneki well. But then, of course, we see Amon. You know what I'm saying? He's partnered up with Mato's daughter, Akira, or whatever. They're partnered up now. You know what I'm saying? We see Juzo is. I really keep thinking that Juzo's a girl. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting that Juzo's a dude. Like as I was looking at this episode, I was just like, man, that girl creepy as fuck. Then I was just like, wait, that's a dude. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting that that's a dude. I honestly do. That keeps fucking me up. You know what I'm saying? But we see Hide, and man, Hide looks different as fuck. Like how much time went by in this particular little instance, man? Because Hide look different as shit. Like, are we talking about months that went by in between episode 1 and episode 2, or is it just literally like the next day? Because he looked different as shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, he ain't got the long hair and shit. His facial structure even looks different. I'm just like, damn, it looks older, you know. But this episode, like I said, was just kind of the setup episode, man. Like, this episode is the one that's gonna lay down all the foundations for the shit that's gonna happen in the future. So I can't wait to see how it progresses. You know what I'm saying? I'm still curious as to Mummy Girl. I'm still curious about that. You know what I'm saying? Toka trying to get into Common University or whatever the fuck that shit's called, so that she can be closer to Kaneki, but she's not gonna say that because it's embarrassing for her. You know what I'm saying? But it's obvious that's why she wants to get into the school. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I'm still tripping off of the Mummy. Like, I'm still tripping off of that. I really gotta go back and look to make sure that I'm not fucking that up, because I didn't think that her facial structure or her hair length was that short. I gotta go back and look. That fucked me up. They really did mess me up, though. I gotta go back and look, because that confused me. They really did confuse me for a second. Not confuse me as in, like, I was mad. I was just kind of like, I just happened to notice. I'm just like, was her hair that short in the manga? You know what I'm saying? I know it's not following the manga, but I was just kind of thinking, like, was her hair that short in the manga? I gotta go back and look. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I was thinking, like, maybe it's a whole other person. Maybe this is a whole other person. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. And then the discussion about how Owl's gotten smaller. When we fought 10 years ago, man, Owl seemed bigger, and now Owl's smaller. Maybe Owl is, and they left us hanging, so I thought that was cool. I thought that was cool, man. Just leave us in the dark. Just leave us hanging. We don't want to know what you were thinking. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to know what you were thinking. Hell, they don't even want any other investigators to know what they were thinking, because they were like, this could cause just unnecessary panic and chaos, so don't tell anybody else. So I was just like, fuck. Including us, don't tell nobody else. Fuck. Yeah, man, but episode 2, Tokyo Ghoul, I liked it, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys thought about it, though, man. Let me know what you think about this series as a whole. Tell me if I'm tripping or not, though. Alright, if you don't give me no spoilery shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want... It's some people who don't read the manga, you know what I'm saying? They just watching anime, so I don't want to reveal any spoilery type of shit. But was the Mummy Girl's... Don't even say her name. Was the Mummy Girl's hair that short originally? And did she have that same facial structure? I don't recall if it looked like that, because my memory's telling me that it didn't. My memory's telling me that her hair wasn't that short, or that her facial structure looked like that. But I could be wrong. Let me know what you guys think about all this shit, though, man. Back to Stampede.